So, something that I kind of screwed up in the Drow Sorcerer campaign is that the best Sorcerer gear is locked behind... is locked behind being a good person. So, obviously, I'm going to want to do a Sorcerer run where I'm not a, monstrously terrible person. With that in mind... welcome to, oh my god, yet another Baldur's Gate run. Right, you're going to be a human this time. Oh, yo, hello. Hi, how are you? You're a human, yes, and you're going to be a sorcerer. That is the plan, and I'm sticking with it. Cantrips, yes. Okay, what is this? Light, Acid Splash, True Strike is boring, give me Ice Spike. Firebolt is 1 to 10. Ray of Frost is 1 to 8. Spells. Magic Missile and... I would just grab Featherfall right off the bat because you will need it. Right? Alright, yeah. Subclass, Wild Magic, absolutely not. We did Storm Sorcery, which is... after I cast a spell, I can fly as a bonus action without receiving opportunity attacks. Which was delightful, but I'm thinking... what do you get here? Extra hit points and extra armor class up to 13. So yes, Dragon Ancestor gives me... oh, what? Hold up. This gives me Featherfall automatically, which means I would not want Featherfall. I would want some other spell like Enhanced Leap. Oops. Let's just quickly see what else we get. We get Burning Hands, Grease, Lightning. What the hell is this? Armor of Agathis. No. Ray of Sickness. Disguise Self. Oh, that actually... ooh. Might be useful? Tasha City's Laughter or Sleep. Okay, what are you thinking? I'm thinking first of all we want to look at this spell list again. Disguise Self could potentially come in handy. No. No. Throw Featherfall on here. Do these change? Oh, they change. Ooh. That's nifty. That is nifty. But yeah, it's going to be cold because you want... I want to grab Featherfall as an additional spell to go with Enhanced Leap. Yes, please. Background is Urchin, I believe. Sleight of Hand and Stealth. I'll take those. That's fine for me. Editing Appearance. Let's go. What do we want base-wise here? Yes. Find a different hairstyle. This might help me with the face shape first. Okay. Round 2. Yeah. Alright. Makeup. Hoyo. Alright, hair. Alright, which hairstyle do we have right now? We have this, Carrion Feathers. Alright, let's poke around. No. Alright, that's solid. I like. Graying intensity, none, thank you. Draconic Bloodline, ooh, options. Options, yeah. Oh, and then I can change the scale color if I wanted. That's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, yeah, we're good. Go back to character edits, because I think we have some... Sleight of Hand, Stealth, Arcana, Deception, and Persuasion. Oh, I get 2 from the background. Right, yes. Arcana, that's probably good. Alright. That works. And I need a guardian. Who shall be human, naturally. Hair... Cool. Works for me, let's go. Alright, I am not messed up in my pod. Sometimes we start standing up. Oh, I forgot to pick a voice. Well, hopefully they didn't give me one that's too terrible. Let's see.
My head.
That's alright. Alright. Let's go
traps, please.
loot this place. If you please.
Dead. Good.
We have some thief's tools. Rune slate.
Visions project into
No, that's not. You want the onyx.
an Autoloid
And then you
hurtling through
want...
the plains,
There's a chest over
resplendent with
here.
psionic
There it is.
energy.
Thanks. Alright, I could blow a feather fall on myself right now, or I could just jump down, take 1 point of damage, and then heal myself. Lovely.
I feel better.
Alright, I gotta ask. You know I gotta ask, it's me. Whoop, inventory. What does a sorcerer's underwear look like? Oh, wow, that's... wow, humans do not have interesting underwear. Huh. Disappointing. Just in case we screw this up.
Yes, you've come to save us from this
I
place.
sure have.
Please.
Alright, succeed a perception
Before
roll.
they return.
Well, so what do I do? I remove you from the body. Indeedy do.
From this case,
These are going to be
yes.
terrible options. Let's do an investigate. Okay, that was a failure. So we're off to a great start.
Apart from this strange context,
All right, let's just
you
try.
notice
Let's try a
nothing
dex roll here.
about the brain.
There we are.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
No interest in doing that. Let's go. Spare the creature. Thank you. He's happy to see me. Its name is
The
Us.
creature pauses.
We must go to the helm.
All right, we're going to the
Helm
helm.
we go. We are going to the helm.
Cerebral Aquarium.
Mind flayer horticulture.
If you say so. All right, anything over here? Nothing over here worth really grabbing. All right. Run over here and get Lazy of Bazy, my first companion. Lazel of Kresh Kalir to you mortals, but Lazy of Bazy to me.
Abomination. This is your end.
She says, and then Tadpole Bowers. Let's go. Alright.
You are my
So, what do? We get out of here. We have to kill these guys. Right, yes. Alright. They have lots of penalties to their initiative rolls, which is hilarious. Alright, go get them. Well done. And then you can start making your way back here in case I need to use you in the next
So
turn.
much for peace.
My turn. I have light. Why did we keep light? We did. Don't worry about that. I have Ray of Frost, which is the important thing. What I'm going to do with Ray of Frost, actually, is make sure this guy in back can't... What are you armed with? It doesn't say. Alright, well, in that case, just hit this guy with Ray of Frost. Boop. Oh, you missed. Well, that sucks. Bye. Featherfall is a spell, yes.
will ascend.
Lazy of Bazy, get in here and start hurting things. Alright, well done. And then get up in this guy's face as best you can. Firebolt. Oh no! Oh, you missed. Sucks to be you. Can I reach... Not enough movement, in theory. What if I jump? Not enough movement. Really? Alright, whatever.
Is through.
We get to try again. Alright, there we go. That actually did some damage. Yay.
Victory awaits.
Lays, if you'd be kind enough to finish it off. Cute. Alright, corpses to loot.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
I did, didn't I?
Now, to the helm.
Crossbows. I mean, I could pick up the crossbow. Let's see. It's 2 to 9, so it would technically be better than the cantrip, but the cantrip slows my enemies down. So I think I'm just going to keep that, actually. I am proficient in yes, I am. I am not proficient with scimitars. I am not proficient with hand axes. Understood. Dead thrall. Yes. You know what I've noticed? Actually, none of these people are wearing underwear.
Take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
That's rather curious to me. I've only just thought about that. Right, yes. Mind Flayer pod open.
You! Get me out of this damn thing!
Working on it.
We have no time for stragglers.
So you say. Alright, Sorcerer Arcana. Let's have a 7, and I roll a 13. Lovely.
Warding ruins. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Are you satisfied? We need to go.
Can't. Got work to do. I'm gonna look around and see a way to get this thing open.
Next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Righto. Let's examining the pod.
The console appears dormant.
Righto. Alright, I will inscribe the device with glyphs, because I'm awesome.
The console hums to life.
Alright, Arcana. Let's have a go at it. Plus 10. Nope. Or rather, plus 3. Alright, that we
Nothing in
failed.
the appearance of the device betrays its purpose.
How disappointing.
It
Alright,
could
what if
do
I place my
anything.
hand on the console? What happens then?
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head.
Oh no, not the parasite.
Parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you.
Stop me if you heard this one before.
Connection.
Authority. Right, I'm just going to will the pod to open then. Shall I roll a 2? Oh my god. Is it actually possible to fail this? I imagine it
Biomechanical
is.
brain of the console
That would be
process your
obnoxious because I need Shadowheart.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel
I need
sated.
Shadowheart to make the other guy, the Cambion leader, drop his sword so that I can have the murder sword in the early game.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
I do, don't I?
You keep dangerous company.
I do, don't I? But it's what you need to
Fair
fight.
point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead.
And you'll
Let
be
me come
helping
with
me
you.
every step of the way.
We can get Shadowheart.
Alright. What you got
It's
there?
nothing. Trust me.
I
She's right.
don't believe you. Right. What else do we need to pick up here? We need to pick up the Dark
Take
Mind.
that.
Because it's funny. It's locked. Okay, yeah, we need to go get the key from the dead thrall back here. Alright, one dead thrall in their key. I believe there's another mine back here to pick up. Yes, there is. There's also a case. Thanks.
Another brain.
Alright. Health potions. Lovely. Then we'll just wander back here. What's the other spell we actually picked up? Featherfall, idiot. And Enhanced Leap. Oh, okay. Enhanced Leap is a ritual spell, incidentally. Featherfall is not. Oh, yes it is. Shut up. So we could have actually used Featherfall on ourselves at the beginning. That was smart. Triple creatures crush. I probably want to actually do this to Lae'zel before we get started, don't we? Oh, whoa, whoa, hold up. Speaking of, Shadowheart spellbook. I need command. So get rid of inflict wounds and put command on. Thank you. And in we get. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and increase Lae'zel's jumping distance so that she can start murdering things more efficiently.
We are nearing the helm.
Once inside, do as I say.
Right. Alright. Lae'zel, you're going to take the lead. Let's go.
Curious.
Possible a turn is going to elapse before we get in there, but that's alright. Also, we forgot to give Lae'zel her proficiencies, but we'll survive. Alright. Doom and badness. Alright, connect the nerves.
This thing's falling fast. Got to right.
Alright, go get this. You missed, because you're bad.
I'm ready.
Alright, Shadowheart. Just as far forward as you can get. And then I didn't give you a bow, which was not smart. So I guess you're just going to try to Ignis this. Good luck with that. Oh my god, you actually hit it. Well done. Okay, you missed us. Good. Lae'zel gets to Mega Jump, which is great. I'm going to have Lae'zel Mega Jump over here. Whee! Look at that. Alright, you're dead. Lovely. And then Lae'zel can move over here. This guy gets to attack. He's going to go for us. Okay. He missed, because he sucks. Time for a Ray of Frost. Hiya. Alright, well done. And then you can just move forward-ish. Cambion, go. Or Mind Flayer, go. Alright. Us, attack. Good job, us. Forward, please. Shadow of Hearts, up you get. Alright, we need a quick save here because Shadowheart gets 2 charges of command and she's got to make one of them go off. Weapon dropped, lovely.
Time to strike.
Alright, Lae'zel. There's a weapon somewhere on the ground over here that you need to go pick up. There it is. Mine, thanks. And you can just go forward. Alright, cutscene.
Hurry before they strike.
Hurrying before they strike. Alright. Oh, this thing's still here. Right. Oh no, fiery bolt on me, but you missed. Right. I will scooch forward. And then I will go ahead and blast you with Bone Chill. Not Bone Chill, Ice Bolt. Or whatever it's called. What is it actually called? It's called Ray of Frost. Alright. Us, forward you get.
Got to keep fighting.
Shadowheart will loot this corpse in case there's anything useful on it. Oh, there was. We'll loot this corpse in case there's anything useful on it. Not really, but I'll take it anyway. Alright. One guy up here gets to do a thing. He gets to dash. Okay, and we're just gonna provoke an attack of opportunity. Yeah. 3 whole damage. You're fine, lady. Hiya. Whee!
I need to reach the transponder.
And you have reached the transponder. Well done.
The Helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Yes, I have. I'm just that awesome. Alright, cool. So we do the thing, ship navigates a bit, ship crashes, ship happens. I'm funny. Okay, and I wake up on a beach. The tadpole squirms in my skull. I check myself for injuries.
Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. But it'll all be the tadpole.
And yes.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, the way the dress looks with my skin tone, it really looks like the side is open here when I zoom out.
Don't waste a step.
Just saying. We're going to recolor it at some point because we're going to get everybody on the team to be the same, have the same colored gear. It's how I roll. Right, wake her up, please.
You're alive.
Your hair is blonder than I
I'm
would like,
alive.
frankly, Avatar character.
How is this possible?
Might have to visit the magic mirror and try to fix that a bit.
remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Right. Alright, where's our Gith
You
friend?
might want to reconsider.
Yeah.
First thing, we might have escaped. We need
Alright,
each
we'll
other.
stay together. Let's get moving.
One, lead the way.
Alright, and then we need to make sure that we have corpses or whatnot.
What's inside?
We need to do a bunch of early game scavenging because, oh wow, 1 whole gold. Because there's lots of food scattered around out here. And it'd be a good idea to have some food. Suspension of Murgress. Hooray. Because I spend a lot of time working on recipes. Alright, fish barrels. Thank you. Backpack over here. Shanties for the bitch queen. Hey, I have a stupid question. Split the party. I've never had somebody with enhanced sleep on this before, so I'm just gonna pop this on me. Can I get over here? Death? What? 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 Okay, I guess I cannot go this way. It looks like I should be able to go this way. Disappointment. Well, so be it. Alright. Intellecto Devourino. Okay. No, we actually do have to go this... Wait a minute. I have another stupid question. Hold up. Hold up. Backtrack. Where am I? I'm over here. Before we go into Intellect Devourer territory, also, Shadowheart, please rejoin my party. Thank you. I have another stupid question. If I go back over here, can I recruit Astarion before I have to deal with the Intellect Devourers up there? Can I, like, enhance leap my way over here, maybe? I don't know. It's a thought. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna find out. I'm guessing the answer is no. Larian, Alright, so if I want to leap, not enough space. Not enough space. Not enough space. Death. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it was worth a shot. I do actually wonder if there's a way... Like, can I get up this mountain or something? You know, I actually wonder. Hang about, skis. Can Uncle Tusky... What is it? Oh? Yeah. Can we see up here, please? Not enough space. Okay. Yeah. Come here. Alright, can I jump up to here? Too high. No. Alright. Enhanced sleep only gets me so far. Well, you know what? We were experimenting.
More of those wretched things.
Alright, Shadowheart, you're conveniently first, which is good because you're armored. I am not. Synaptic Discharge. That's a new one. Mother of God.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short fight.
Yeah, I can't do that. Alright, guy in gold. Please just kill it. Alright, well done. You might want to take a health potion. Thank you. Was not expecting that. Alright, please tell me you can't do the discharge thing and that. Alright. You may as well magic missile. See if we should definitely be able to take out the first one and hurt the second one a bit. And then can you... Not enough space. Alright, can you just get up here then? Ow! Thank God, critical miss. Alright, Shadow of Hearts. You want to get in there and whack it with your hammer? Well done. Shadow of Hearts, you also want to heal me, maybe. And a bit more... Ow, frig! Well, we did ramp up the difficulty a little bit, so that's the thing that's gonna happen. All right. Boom, you're dead. Lovely. You get one more attack, but you claws, you missed. Kill. Well done.
Quite well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
We got in a lot of trouble there, actually. I got a brain. Exciting.
Moving ahead.
Alright. Dead Mind Flayer up here. A skull. Exciting. Alright, I want to go grab Lae'zel first. Lae'zel is this way. Gentlemen.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
I
Your
guess.
skull pounds in response to the
Her hair is way too
white
blonde. We're gonna have to
hot
tone it
stare.
down. We're gonna have to go to camp
Her
and tone it
lips
down.
don't
It's not.
move,
It's
yet you
not the
hear
color I
her
was looking for.
voice.
Get rid of them.
All right. Deception. Have at it. And Shadowheart, give me a hand here. All right, should be easy. Oh yeah, well done.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
You do indeed. So get on with that. Oh, I actually have to
You
respond.
didn't hear it. Shook our camp.
Man,
good,
have
so
you
we came
played
for a
this
look.
intro often enough? You should know this. I should, you're right. Alright. I'm in need of healing. Where's this camp at? 24. Certainly didn't need that.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
I
And
doubt
be
it.
careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Yeah.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Get her down. Right. Alright, make sure that these guys leave. Also, we leveled up, but we'll just wait until we get Lae'zel.
Observe and listen. You'll hear
yeah.
goblins before you see them.
Observe and
As you
listen.
say.
We're about to bring her down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did it in one shot.
The
Lovely.
tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious.
Quite so.
But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
Oh, well, we shouldn't want
My
that then.
people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
I'll think about it.
Careful. She
All right.
obviously sees your kindness
A
as
simple
weakness.
thank you wouldn't
You
go
may
amiss.
as well suggest a wyvern bow to worm. The cure I
Indeed.
offer will
All
suffice as
right.
thanks. You have
Shadowheart
made an
disapproves,
ally
but that's
from
alright.
Akresh.
Alright, and then the curse must be near. Everybody gets to level up. I get to level up. And then everybody else gets to level up after me. Okay, so we get meta magic to start, right? We get a new spell. You could pick up Disguise Self now if you wanted. It'd be nice to hold on to. And we might need it. Meta magic. Okay. Careful spell is... Allies automatically succeed saving throws against spells that require them. No. Doubles the duration of conditions, summons, and surfaces. Distance spell. Increase the range. Yes. Twin spell. Target an additional creature. Yeah. That works. I'll take those. And then I don't need to replace a spell. Really flares out her hips. Alright, Shadowheart. I don't think Shadowheart gets anything interesting here. They just turn undead, right? That's what this is? Yeah. Alright. You're good. And then Lae'zel just gets Action Surge. See, some things I remember from the beginning of the game. Alright, accept that. Lovely. Okay, who do we want next? I want Astarion next, because I don't really need Gale. I'm being completely honest. You are going back through fire, aren't you? Wait, stop. Stop. Can I jump over the fire? Apparently, yes. Are they smart enough to jump over the fire? Yes. Cool. Well, that saves me a little bit of bother there.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
So it is.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Right. Got a thingy from that. Let's go grab Astarion.
Can you see it?
That robe looks ridiculous on her. Piggy! Save failed. Perception. Yep. Hi, how are you?
Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Do they have extra dialogue here?
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now,
Right.
I saw you on the
You
ship.
saw me on the ship. Yes,
Split.
nod.
And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those...
Let me go and I
I'm not
might
here
tell
for
you.
games, you little...
You're mine. You try to.
And we get
What
him.
was that?
I'm
What's
gonna
going on?
whisper a cantrip to burn his hand. Ooh, that's possibly not gonna work. It did not. Oh well. How unfortunate.
A fine effort, but I've seen it all. I was walking this land whilst your ancestors were learning to crawl.
That actually would be
Now,
interesting
tell
to see if that line of dialogue is the
What
same
just happened?
for
was
an
that?
elf PC. We have mind flayer
Yes.
worms in our heads. Alright, we go to
I'm
Astarion.
half tempted to spill your guts all over the dirt.
Everyone approves of me accepting this apology. I'm a Baldurian. We move in different circles. Yes, obviously, I'm
Do
an
you
urchin.
turn us-
And
Alright.
Astarion, you're traveling with me. You get to level
your
up,
distance,
don't you?
darling.
Yes, you do. Alright, cool. We went with him. We want Assassin, obviously. Arcane Trickster is just useless. And as interesting as... Oh, actually, we don't get to pick this yet. We get to pick it at level 3. Arcane Trickster is just useless. And Thief has limited value. Oh, right. Goblins that we should check for supplies. Hang on, Gale. We'll get to you in a minute. These are all very interesting, aren't they? Ooh, Goblin Supply Pack. That's actually worth my while.
Better not be cursed. What's going on with that room?
You approach
And
the
we have to go with
sigil
Gale,
frantically.
touch the sigil.
As if mel-
Alright. Sorcerer Charisma. Let's do that. Shadowheart, give me a bonus. This should make it happen. Yes, good.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
One would hope so, yes. Alright, yank him out. He's Gale of Waterdeep. He's alright. We have Mind Flayers. Alright, I possess many gifts. Tadpole Extraction is not one of them.
It's not exactly a common affliction.
Indeed.
We're certainly going to need a healer.
Alright, well, you should join me.
Let's see.
And you're going to
I'll
meet me
make
at
my way
Cap.
to your-
Because, frankly, we don't really need 2 arcane casters. So, that's going to do you. And we should take a short rest.
That helped.
Shadowheart has 1 healing
Shouldn't
slot
wish
left.
to live
I
in more
wonder
interesting times.
how intelligent a decision that is.
These
But
notes
we're
have
gonna
seen everything.
quick save, and we're gonna make an effort to go deal with the camp outskirts. Where's the shovel that's supposed to be? Ah, there it is. Come over here, guys. Which way are they coming? They're coming this way. They might end up passing close enough to the not the goblin camp, the tiefling. Nope, they're coming over this way. Great. Donde-moi le shovel.
I hear shouting up ahead.
Yep, and then go ahead and dig
We should
this.
check it out, but be careful.
And what we have in here is an arrow of acid. Hey, Astarion, first of all, Shadowheart's going to want the murder sword, and Astarion is going to want the arrow of acid, and we're going to want to get up here, but before we actually get into the fight, once again, I'm going to want to cast Enhanced Leap on Lae'zel, just because that's so damn useful. Now, let's actually have Lae'zel leading the party.
Quickly then.
Okay, before it ticks down again. Hello, can you guys keep moving? Thank you.
Open the bloody gate!
Alright.
What's up?
Cutscene.
Shit! And suffer its sting.
Anytime the rest of the effects would like to fade in would be great. Alright, Astarion gets a thing to start off with. Disadvantage because it's outside range. Yes. Just get over here. And go ahead and make that shot. Okay, you missed. Good job. It's fine. We did ramp the difficulty up a little bit. This isn't proper tactician. Ooh, I can jump up here? Great, go do that. This isn't proper tactician, but a couple of tactician things are enabled, as we saw earlier with the mind flayers getting to do their thing. Alright, I would imagine that this would be disadvantage. Yeah, okay. How about this? That is low ground. But, or would I like to just move forward? I mean, there's a lot of goblins out here that are going to need to go before we do. If you can reach this guy, that guy, and hurt his movement speed. Okay, you did not hit him. Unfortunate.
Get to the high ground.
This could go poorly. It's possible that, like, one of the Eridan's guys is going to get killed. Ooh, that looked painful. Because now everybody else gets to go before Lae'zel does. Yeah, we got shot. Alright, now everybody gets temporary hit points. Just blow the horn, man. Thank you. Alright, another dead goblin. You want to back off. Opportunity attack, but it's fine. Alright, Lae'zel gets to get in here now. And jump. Hello. And kill. Okay, you missed. That's the right action surge. And kill. There we go. That's more like it.
By sickle and sword, strike them down.
Okay, didn't quite kill him. Grease. We both saved it, and we're both ranged, so it's not like either of us really need to get out of this. Starring, can you shoot that? Difficult movement causing difficult terrain. Can you just jump out of here? Yes. Alright, great. Go ahead and start working on Zekrud. Well done. And then you can move further forward as well. Critical miss. But somehow does 2 damage anyway. Not complaining. Shadowheart. Go ahead and hit this guy. You missed. Good job. Shadowheart, try shoving this guy. Okay, that failed too. Fine.
Nothing will stand in my way.
My turn. Let's go ahead and hit that. Alright, well done. Can you jump out of this, please?
I'll bleed every last one of you.
Kind of annoying how talking is a free action. When you do obnoxious boasts like that, it should count as an action. I get tired of NPC chatter. What can I say? Alright, you missed. Great. You missed. Also great. Unfortunately, the NPCs are really doing the grunt work here. Aggressively failing this. Lae'zel, can you kill the ward, please? Well done. You didn't even need to heal. Alright, yeah, we gotta kill this priest. Alright, good job. Does that mean the grease goes away? No, the grease is still there. Alright, great. Astarion. Astarion should actually be invisible to everybody right now. Cutting action high. Oh, well, no, never mind. But apparently this spot over here is invisible to everybody, so you can go ahead and hop Zekrug. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. Missed, but gives 2 damage anyway. Shadowheart. Well done. Get up here. Yeah, threaten... If at all possible, threaten this person.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, can I get up here? Yes, but why? Can you Ray of Frost?
You've made a grave mistake.
Okay, miss. That's alright. Alright, Lae'zel, you're gonna get in here and finish off the bugbear.
My fury.
Or, no, you're not. Alright, bugbear's dead. Amazingly, everyone survived this. Oh, okay, you're healing him like that. Sure. Miss, that's alright. Everybody's gonna race up here to try to get this last kill in. It might actually be Shadowheart, but of course it is not. Shadowheart cannot hit anything. I'm just gonna burn magic missile because after this, we're probably gonna take a rest. Yeah.
All of you, more may follow.
Yep.
Open the gate.
All right, open the gate. Meanwhile, loot everything, but particularly loot.
What's hiding here?
Shaman's got a cool staff. Thanks. Warg, I don't think has anything particularly fun on him. Let's get some meat. Zakrug has gloves, and Bugbear has the mace that we're going to hand over to Shadowheart. In fact, we should just do that now before we forget. Alright. On hit with weapon attack, inflict a 1d3. Okay, yeah, this is for Lae'zel. And the mace that we just picked up is for Shadowheart. There you go. Because Shadowheart has an annoying tendency to miss things. And we don't like that. Alright, last thing to do is to have this conversation, and then we'll go ahead and call the video.
There are children here, you fool!
There are children here.
We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Alright, one fight's ending, and you're picking another.
Tell
Relax.
that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns!
Alright, so, can I get a
jaw clench
roll
is
here?
about to erupt.
Persuasion. Shadowheart bonus, thank you, let's go. Nope. Am I gonna bother? I do have one inspiration, let's try that. Yeah, there we go.
You're right. There's too much
Shadowheart
at
approves.
stake.
That should cancel
Worried
out the
about your
whole
precious
letting
eyes,
Lae'zel into my
the
party
both of you.
disapproval.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
Indeed they have.
At least we agree on that.
Alright,
More goblins could be on their way.
indeed. Alright,
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
we do indeed. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and save that. And we'll be back at this soon. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Missed the first one. Where do you think you're going? I'm sorry, how are you up there already? Are you dead yet? I am out of ammo.